Welcome to our channel, where we present the top 10 Isekai anime featuring an overpowered MC who is transported to another world. From epic battles to heartwarming moments, these anime will take you on a journey unlike any other. So get ready to discover new worlds, meet fantastical creatures, and witness some of anime's most epic battles. Please like and subscribe for more anime content like this. Now, let's get into our list. Isekai Cheat Magician. Teichi Nishimura, a regular high school student, and his childhood friend Rin Azuma are on their way to school one ordinary morning. A glowing light envelops them, transporting them to a fantasy world teeming with magical creatures. When Teichi and Rin arrive, they are confronted by a beast. They are quickly rescued by a group of adventurers, who warn them that traveling unarmed and inexperienced exposes them to the recently increased monster attacks. Teichi and Rin are sent to the guild to test their magical abilities and register as adventurers. However, the test they take yields an unexpected result. Teichi and Rin possess extraordinary powers far exceeding those of the average mage, instantly transforming them from ordinary high school students to the ultimate mage. Teichi and Rin learn to understand the full scope of their abilities and become acquainted with their new surroundings. However, as the duo investigates the reason for their transport and a possible return to their original world, unexpected trouble lurks in the shadows. The Ones Within. Irene Katsuki has unlocked hidden content in the game he's playing, Nakanohito Genome, which turns out to be a real-life game. He soon awakens to discover that he and several other teammates have been kidnapped and taken to an unknown location. Each of them specializes in a specific type of game, such as cultivation games, fighting games, puzzle games, and so on. After level 1, a llama-headed teacher gathers them to explain how the game will progress. Will this group of gamers succeed and return to their regular lives? How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Nobody can match the power of the Demon King Diablo in the fantasy MMORPG Cross Reverie. He overpowers all who are foolish enough to confront him, as he possesses the game's rarest artifacts and an unrivaled player level. Despite his terrifying reputation, Diablo's true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a reclusive gamer with no social skills. Takuma cares about nothing but his virtual life, defeating hopeless challengers day after day, that is, until a summoning spell suddenly transports him to another world where he has Diablo's appearance. Takuma is greeted in this new world that resembles his favorite game by the two girls who summoned him, Remgelu, a petted Pantherian adventurer, and Shara L. Greenwood, a busty elf summoner. In an attempt to subjugate him, they perform an enslavement ritual, but the spell backfires, and they become his slaves instead. Takuma decides to accompany the girls in finding a way to unbind their contract, while learning to adapt to his new life as the menacing Demon King, as the situation becomes more awkward than ever. Combatants will be dispatched. Sentuen Rokugu receives orders to help the villainous Kizareji Corporation conquer the entire known universe as a chief operative. Tasked with infiltrating Grace's kingdom, a mission that could change the fate of the world, Rokugu incorrectly believes that his combat skills are superb, fueling his arrogant attitude. To ensure the mission's success, Rokugu is assigned to travel with Alice Kisaragi, an exceptional android with a youthful appearance named after the company itself. Alice and Rokugu meet Snow, the commander of the country's royal guard, on the outskirts of the kingdom. Snow leads the pair to a broken legendary artifact, and Rokugu takes advantage of the opportunity for a long-awaited promotion at his company by changing the sacred ritual recitation to an embarrassing phrase. As a punishment, the princess of the kingdom makes Rokugu an honorary knight, completing part of his mission. Rokugu has infiltrated the kingdom's inner circle and must now assist his new employer in fighting the Demon Lord's army while continuing to commit evil deeds as a Kizareji Corporation combatant. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Iseoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudu, and Yukasuka are extraordinary teenagers with psychic abilities who are fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives, until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to the mysterious little garden. Kurosagi greets the trio after they are inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, explaining that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to participate in special high-stakes games using their abilities. However, in order to participate, they must first join a community. When the group learns that Kurosagi's community, No Names, has lost its official status and abundant land as a result of their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, they set out to help reclaim the dignity of their new home, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. In another world with my smartphone, God, in an unthinking blunder, accidentally kills Tuya Mochizuki with a stray bolt of lightning. As an apology, God grants him one wish and the opportunity to relive his life in a magical fantasy world. Tuya gladly accepts the offer and asks for only one wish: to keep his smartphone with him as he embarks on his journey into this mysterious world. Starting over in this new world, Tuya discovers it is full of magic, which he enjoys, and cute girls vying for his attention. These girls, the twins Linz and Els Silhouesca, Yumina Ernia Belfast, Lean, and Ye Kokono, provide Tuya with endless romantic frustrations as he discovers the secrets of this new world. The Familiar of Zero. In a world of wands, cloaks, and royalty, Louise Francois Leblanc de la Valliere is a self-absorbed mage. Despite attending Tristan Academy, a prestigious school for magicians, Louise has a major problem. She is unable to properly cast magic, earning her the nickname Louise the Zero from her classmates. Louise's summoning causes a catastrophic explosion when first-year students are required to perform a summoning ritual. Everyone thinks this is another failure, but when the smoke clears, a young man named Sato Hiraga appears. Sato, Louise's companion, is now treated as a slave, forced to clean her clothes and eat from the ground. However, when an unfamiliar brand is discovered etched on Sato's hand as a result of the summoning ritual, it is thought to be the mark of a powerful familiar named Gandolfer. Zero no Tsukaima is a wild, adventurous, and explosive anime that follows Sato as he adjusts to his new life, and Louise demonstrates that she is more than her nickname suggests. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. Kazuya Suma, a 19-year-old aspiring civil servant, is left all alone after his grandfather dies, with no one to call family. He is unexpectedly transported to the Elfrieden Kingdom, a small alien country in another world, to serve as a hero. The world is in danger due to an ongoing war with the demon army, and Kazuya was summoned to help in the conflict as an offering from Elfrieden to its allies. Dissatisfied with being used as a pawn, Kazuya decides to assist the kingdom in reviving its ailing economy through administrative reform rather than adventuring or war. After being crowned king of Elfrieden and betrothed to the princess, the realist hero Kazuya sets out to assemble a group of talented citizens to assist him in his bureaucratic battles to get the kingdom back on track. The Ambition of Oda Nobuna. Yashaharu Sagara, a high school student, awakens in the midst of a raging Sengoku period battle. The legendary Hideyoshi Toyotomi saves him, but at the cost of the hero's life. With his dying breath, the warrior begs Yashaharu to take his place as a feudal lord. Yashaharu vows to keep the timeline from diverging any further now that the course of history has been altered. However, after rescuing Nobuna Oda, who he discovers is the fabled Nobunaga Oda's female counterpart, Yashaharu realizes he has been transported to an alternate reality in which most of Japan's historical warlords have been transformed into cute girls. Yashaharu agrees to become one of Nobuna's retainers and aid her in her conquest of Japan in order to put things right and return home. Yashiharu discovers that the history he learned from playing the video game Nobunaga's Ambition allows him to predict future events and turn the tide of war as Nobuna launches her campaign. Yashiharu hopes to help his new lord fulfill her dream and win the hearts of women everywhere by using this invaluable gift to aid the Oda clan's beautiful generals. No game, no life. Disboard is a world ruled by Tet, the one true god, and home to 16 sentient races. Humanity, the lowest of the 16, is made up of humans, a race with no affinity for magic. Humankind appears to have no way out of their predicament in a place where everything is decided through simple games, but the arrival of two outsiders changes everything. Stepbrothers Sora and Shiro are two inseparable shut-ins who dominate various online games under the username Blank on Earth. While they are well known on the internet, the pair believes that life is just another boring game. They are suddenly transported to Disboard after responding to a message from an unknown user. Tet, the mysterious sender, informs them about the world's unbreakable rules. Following Tet's departure, Sora and Shiro begin their search for more information and a place to stay, which leads them to Elkia, last humanity's remaining kingdom. There, the duo meets Stephanie Dola, an emotional girl vying for the kingdom's sovereignty. In desperation, she attempts to reclaim her father's throne, but her folly renders her goal unattainable. Inspired by the girl's motivation and passion, Sora and Shiro decide to assist Stephanie in reviving Elkia, ultimately aiming to become the enigmatic realm's new rulers. So these were the top 10 isekai anime in which the overpowered MC is transferred to another world. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. I'll see you in the next one.